Rob, how big was that fifth inning, both Ranger getting out of that jam, and then you tack on the bottom of the fifth, and you kind of coast without touching any of your high leverage guys?
Yeah, that was huge. You know, obviously we swung the bats well tonight, got some pitches to hit and capitalized. You know, 5 home runs, and I thought Ranger really threw the ball well. He's really strong, good sinker. All the secondary pitches were good. He got a lot of soft contact. So that was a big inning, just to be able to stay away from Alvarado and Sir Anthony. So it was big.
And then just those guys, they've all had 4 days down now going into tomorrow. I mean, how good do you feel about where your bullpen's at here, 2 wins away from a World Series?
Yeah, I feel good about it, you know, because we have some guys rested for sure, but you know, everybody we've used so far has really pitched well and really executed. So I feel good about that.
Go to the second row.
Rob, what did you think of the night that Ranger had, and just how much do you think he fed off of that catch that Castellanos made in the first inning?
Yeah, that kind of Cassie's catch, first pitch of the game, kind of set the tone for our defense. I thought we played very well defensively. I thought Ranger really pitched well. I mean, the poise is through the roof. Nothing really bothers him. He just executed all night long.
Like throughout the game, there were several times where like Harper was giving information to other guys. Just a lot of information being passed along about what to expect from the colors.
We've been doing that all year. These guys, they're always talking, communicating what they're seeing, what the pitches look like to them when they're standing in the box. So that's pretty normal.
Other questions for Rob? Back to the first row.
With Gibson going tonight, Syndergaard for Game 5, or do you still want to see how tomorrow goes before you commit to anything there?
No, it'll be Syndergaard, Game 5.
Other questions? In the third row on your right, Rob.
What did you think of the atmosphere tonight from the fans?
They're like the Eagles. They get better every game. It was really something. Yeah, it was really good.
And then Bryce, the home run in the first inning. You know, how big was that? You know, you mentioned the Castellanos catch, but Bryce there too for the offense.
Yeah, that was kind of got the offense going and got everybody energized, and yeah, it was really good.
I'll take a couple more for Rob. Barry.
Hey, Rob, what can you say about Harper and the way he's played since coming back from the injury?
Well, he's been outstanding during the postseason and leading into the postseason. He got off to a little bit of a slow start because he was off so long and his timing wasn't right, and it takes some time. But since the postseason started, he's been on fire. This is what he did last year, the entire second half. It was that good.
We'll finish up in the first row.
Yeah, Rob, going back to Rangers, he's had some big games this postseason. Now, tonight, maybe starting his most important game so far in his career. How much you've seen the growth of Ranger over these last couple of weeks by having these big matchups?
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, it doesn't really surprise me because I know the heartbeat that doesn't change at all. Doesn't matter what scenario we're in. I know the stuff. He competes and he's very calm.
Ranger, congratulations. Diego's here to translate. Who's got the first question? We'll start on the fourth row on your right, Ranger.
Ranger, tu manager Thomson habló de tu sinker y de tus picheos secundarios. ¿Qué sentiste de esos picheos que mejor te funcionó y qué te pareció el apoyo del público desde el mismo momento en el que te presentaron cuando estabas calentando?
Sí, mira, el sinker hoy trabajó excelente, tuvo buen movimiento hoy, el core, el cambio, los tiré hoy bien, me funcionaron que batearan bastantes roles.
Yeah, the sinker had, the sinker worked excellent tonight. He had really good movement, and my cutter and my changeup were really good too. I induced a lot of grounders with those pitches.
Sobre los fanáticos hoy, excelente, como siempre lo han hecho en la postemporada y durante la ronda regular. Creo que eso te da un plus y te da más confianza a tú como lanzador.
And to touch on the fans, they were excellent tonight, as always. They definitely gave you a plus. You know, it's they inject that energy that you don't get anywhere else. So really, the whole postseason, they've been wonderful.
And right up front.
Ranger, me parece que mantienes, felicidades antes que nada por el triunfo, pero me parece que mantienes la misma cordura y la misma postura en todo el juego sin importar lo que sucede en el entorno. ¿Cómo le haces para mantener esa calma? What I asked him was he maintains the same posture, the same calmness throughout the full game, regardless of what's going on around him. So how do you maintain that posture the whole game?
Sí, no, creo que no importa el juego como vaya, siempre tienes que mantener eso que tú tienes, y eso creo que es una de las cosas que me ayudaron hoy y me ha ayudado en toda la temporada, mantenerme enfocado en lo que estoy haciendo y no perder la cabeza en cosas que pasen.
I mean, regardless how the game is going, you gotta, just keep your composure. That has helped me throughout the year. It has always helped me in my career, so it's something that I do all the time.
Second row on your right.
Yeah, Ranger, how much did you feed off the energy of the home runs hit by the 5 home runs tonight? How much did that kind of pump you up and to keep it going tonight?
Sí, ¿cómo te ayudó que metieron 5 jonrones, la energía que eso te inyectaba?
Sí, mira, desde los primeros innings, Harper, Bomer, March, Schwarber, los jonrones que dieron, siempre te ayudan, porque estar arriba en el juego siempre te va a ayudar a ejecutar mejor picheo, a tener más confianza como lanzador.
Yeah, I mean, the 5 homers were wonderful. Harper, Bohm, March, Schwarber, they all were great. And when you are, up in the game, when you got that run support, it's much better. It gives you more confidence on the mound. It allows you to do more stuff on the mound.
Second row on your left.
Ranger, the game begins with that pop fly to right field that Castellanos comes in and makes the sliding catch. Just what was going through your mind at that point, and how much did that help you kind of settle in from the early stages?
El juego comenzó con esa jugada castellana que fue increíble. ¿Cómo eso te ayudó para...?
Sí, fue una jugada increíble y me pasó por la mente que si así empezamos, no quiero imaginar cómo terminamos. Tuvimos tremenda defensiva hoy. Muchos roles que Boomer en la tercera, en la segunda base, en el Suarez, todo hicieron tremendo trabajo. Castellano tuvo tremendas jugadas hoy y nos ayudó bastante hoy.
Yeah, I mean, that was an incredible play to start the game. And it actually made me think about it. It's like if we start like this, I mean, we're only going to finish even better. So I had great defense throughout the whole game. Bohm, the middle fielders, Casti, I mean, they all did a really, really good job defensively.
Second row on your far left.
Hey, Ranger. Going off that question about your slow heartbeat, is that something that you've always had, or was it something that you had to teach yourself, or does it just come naturally? Like, where does that come from?
Sí, estás hablando de eso que tú siempre tienes, ¿sabes? Los pálpitos de corazón lentos. Si eso es algo que tú aprendiste o siempre ha sido así.
No, creo que siempre he sido así. Como le dije adelante, no importa lo que pase en el juego, siempre tienes que mantener la gordura ahí en el montículo, y eso es una de las cosas que me ayudó.
I mean, I've always been like this. It's nothing new. And like I answered before, it's something that you got to keep your composure throughout the game, regardless of the outcome, regardless of what happens in the game. It has helped me a lot in my career, so I'm not going to change it.
Secondly, you've been in this organization for 10 years, I think. You signed in 2012. Have you been able to reflect on just that journey and where you've come from and now being able to contribute in the World Series?
Tienes en esta organización de 2012. Si has tenido tiempo para reflexionar, para ver hacia atrás y decir, wow, todo lo que he hecho, hasta mira dónde hemos llegado.
Sí, creo que desde que firmé con Filadelfia, soñé con llegar a una Serie Mundial con Filadelfia. Y mira, se nos está dando este año y que es lo que quiere todo Filadelfia, ganar la Serie Mundial.
Yeah, ever since I signed with the Phillies, I dreamt about making it to a World Series, and look at us now. We're here, and it's not something. It's not only that I want this. I know if the city of Philadelphia also wants it, so I'm very happy for them too.
Do 2 more in the first row here.
All right, so mine is a 2-parter. Sorry. So the first one is, in games that you appear, the Phillies are 5-0 during the postseason. Do you have any comments on that? That's the first one. The second one is, you're the second Venezuelan pitcher in MLB history to win a World Series game. How does that feel?
La primera es, tienes todas las apariciones de 5-0, vas en las apariciones, el equipo ha ganado cada vez que tú apareces en el juego, que actúas en el juego. Y la segunda es que eres el segundo pitcher venezolano que ha ganado un juego de Serie Mundial. ¿Cómo te hace sentir eso?
Sí, mira, creo que como dije, creo que salimos a divertirnos en el juego. Salimos a divertirnos allá afuera y creo que eso es una de las cosas que me ha ayudado a ganar 5-0 cuando yo lanzo. Y hacemos carrera temprano y siempre estamos luchando.
About your question, that we're 5-0 when I appear in games. I just go out there to have fun, and I think the team does the same thing. We all go out there, we all take the field to have fun, and so that's obviously a great, that's a great feeling.
La segunda, el primero creo que fue Lester Strike en ganar un primer juego en una serie mundial.
El segundo, Freddy García.
Freddy García lanzó el primero. Sí, como cuando firmé, Lester Strike que siempre me decía que como fue el primer venezolano en lanzar una serie mundial, siempre me inculcó esas cosas, que jugar una serie mundial es, o sea, lo más bonito que hay para un pelotero, y por eso era una de las cosas que yo quería llegar a una serie mundial, y mira dónde estamos.
So yeah, the first Venezuelan that won a World Series was Freddy Garcia, but I was lucky enough to have Lester Striker by my side, back when I was younger in the academy, or, like going up through levels. And one of the first thing he told me was that it's a very beautiful thing to make it to a World Series. As a Venezuelan guy, you're coming out from a different place, and you're here. People love you. It's a great feeling to have, to experience.
We'll finish up to your right, guys.
Ranger, sencillamente lo que has podido aprender de estas aperturas, porque parece que cada juego que lanzas en la postemporada es uno más grande que otro, por la situación en la que está el equipo y también lo que te toca hacer a ti. ¿Cuánto sientes que has crecido en ese aspecto en este mes de octubre y hasta hoy?
Sí, creo que es la confianza que tenemos ahora mismo, el equipo, que salimos a divertirnos. Creo que esa es una de las cosas que me ayudaba a tener buena salida.
The result that we've gotten so far have brought a lot of confidence, to myself, and again, just the fact that we go out every day to have fun, it helps. It's a great feeling to have overall.